All right, so the next thing we want to do is start to weave in the view template stuff. So we have a view type. We're going to continue to talk about that. So let's say I have this view template or view set up the way it is, and I've already created a view type called color scheme. But the if you click in here and we go down here to the view template, it says none. Okay, I'm just going to expand that a little bit. So that says none. So what we're going to do is we're going to, on the view tab, go up to view templates. We're going to say manage view templates. Okay, so these are all the potential view templates, but you'll notice that they're usually specific to a view type, like a section or a 3D view or a floor plan view or something like that. So you can say, first of all, show me only the architecturally disciplined. So you can filter to say show me structural. So these are the different templates, view templates that are here, and because I'm in an architectural model, there actually isn't anything outside of architectural. There's architectural and structural, but there's no MEP view templates in this project because it's an architectural project. So inside of here I can filter. I can also say view type filter, so I can say, okay, only show me, floor plans, structural and architectural floor plans. Okay, so these are those. And then I can say only show me elevation related view templates. Okay, elevation and section. Or only show me ceiling plan view templates. So this is just sorting these, and these are all the great properties that actually make up the view template to make it look the way you want. All of the settings down inside of here, and a lot of these properties that you see here for the view are these properties inside of here. When you see these visibility graphics, that's the same as all the settings you see when you go inside of here. So you'll see, display model, detail level, scale, all of that stuff is really the same as this, but you're saving it as a template and you can apply it to a view type or individual views. It's up to you. Okay, so I can say, okay, I'm going to create, I'm going to take the floor plan, architectural plan, and I'm going to make a new view template. How you do that is you duplicate. Once again, same thing. And I'm going to call this a color scheme. Plan. Okay, good. So I have a color scheme plan and hit OK. Now I have a new template file called color scheme plan, and I want it to update based on this. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to say create template from the current view, and I'm going to go in here and I'm actually going to overwrite it. I should have done this first. Watch. Color scheme plan, and this is actually going to overwrite the other one, which I'm going to say yes. So I should have went in through this way. You can create it the other way as well. So now I've basically overwritten that, and I've taken all the properties from this particular view. That's the way you want to do it. So I have a color scheme plan view template, which is there. And now what I'm going to do is take that and apply it to my view type. So I'm going to go floor plan color scheme, that's this view type. I'm going to say edit the type, and I'm going to say view template, use my color scheme plan. Hit OK. Hit OK. So now if I make a new view plan, I'm going to go plan view, floor plan. I am going to say I want a color scheme plan, and it says, well, so far you don't have a color scheme plan of any of these levels. Okay, select one or more levels for which you want to create. Do not duplicate existing views. So if you take this off, it'll let you select levels that already have a view of it. If you turn this on, it's only going to show you levels that currently don't have a view of this type. Now, if I change this to be floor plans, I'll get different results because there is more views. In other words, level 1, level 2, and level 3, if I go like this, they disappear. okay, which tells me that I already have a view of type floor plan of those 3 levels. But if I change this to say color scheme, it's saying, well, you only have a color scheme of my level 1, which is this guy over here. Okay, so I'm going to say, well, I want a color scheme version of my level 2. Hit OK. Revit's going to create a new floor plan, and it's going to name it level 2, and it's going to group it under color schemes. And if I pick on here, it's using that floor plan color scheme template file. And what is it doing? It's providing color scheme, but is it actually applying? It's not applying the color scheme itself. And what I have to go to my annotate, and I have to add a color fill legend to it. Okay, and then hit escape, go back to my view, and no color scheme available. And on our annotate tab, let's just go to our view tab, and let's go back to our view templates, back into our manage view templates. And I want to just check here, my color scheme plan view template is applying color scheme 1, so that's okay. Color scheme location is background, so that's okay. So the color scheme is there. It's kind of being applied, like it knows the name, it's just not there. And I think it's because this color scheme is by room, and there's no rooms here to color scheme. The other thing is I noticed there's an underlay, so let's take the underlay off. Okay, and I think the problem is I don't actually have any rooms. Let's actually add some rooms and see if it gets populated. So really it's actually doing its job. So let's go back to architecture, and let's go create some rooms. And when I place these rooms in, I'm going to say room, I'm going to make it a bathroom right here, and then I'm going to go to bedroom 1 and living room. Oops. Oh, that's a step down, so that's not room bounding. There's a problem there. I'm just going to place it in here. We need to put in some room separators here to break this up, because it looks like this is a railing and one great big kind of open room. So that's okay. Hit escape, escape. So the fact is, where there is actually room bounding objects, and this is being set up to go to center of room wall, it's actually putting that information in. So that's actually doing the right job. All right, let's try something again a little bit different. Let's say we want to create a floor plan type called walls only, and we'll apply a view template where it only has the walls turned on in that particular view. So you can start to kind of get a feel for it a little bit. So we are going to start by making a new view type. So I think what I'm going to do is to take this guy here and switch him back to be a regular floor plan, and he'll group himself back in here. So that's back to here. And there's the one that I created. So let's, it doesn't matter which view we're in. The thing is, it's going to actually change the one we're in, and then we have to kind of change it back. But we'll just open up a view like level 2. And we'll go over here in our floor plan, because we'll stem it from a floor plan. Go in there and hit duplicate, and inside here we'll call it plan walls only. Hit OK. And then inside of there, we're going to go in here all at once and go View Template. And we're going to pick Architectural Plan. And we're going to duplicate that while we're in here and make a new one and call it Walls Only. And then write the word Plan on there. Again, it's going to be the type of view template you would really only want to apply to a plan. So inside of there, I'm going to go into my visibility graphics and click on here. And then I'm going to pick everything, do a shift click, and turn everything off. And then just pick nothing, and then go pick what I want to turn back on. Why am I in electric? I don't want to be electric. I want to be architecture. So pick on here, do it again. Go up to the top and shift click and turn them all off. Go back and say, okay, I want walls on, and maybe that's all I want, just walls. Annotation objects, all annotation objects, and all I really need is architectural because it's an architectural project. Turn them all off. So all those categories are turned off in this view template, model and annotation I was in. So I hit apply and I hit OK. Now I've made this new view template and type, right, while I'm in here. But at the same time, I don't want to change this one. Okay, seems to be there's nowhere like listed down here in our browser where it says view types and you can make one. You have to kind of make it by going into a view and duplicating it here. But then I can go back in the end and say, you know what, after I'm doing all that, I'm going to reset this back to be a regular floor plan. But I still have that new type that I made. So what I did was I went in, I made a new type, I made a view template, applied it to that view type, and then on my way out, I changed this view back to be a regular floor plan, just so it didn't change this view. Now, when I go up here and I go View, and I say New Plan View, and I say Floor Plan, I can go in here and say, okay, I want a wall plan walls only of my level 1. Hit OK. It's going to make a floor plan of my level 1, and it's going to just leave only the walls on. And I'm not sure why it did this scale, but if we go to View Templates and go back into our Manage and have a look at our Plan Walls Only, it does say the detail is coarse detail, so we could change this to say medium. That'll get rid of the black aspect. And we can change our scale to be 1 to 100. Metric, and hit OK, and that sets the template and applies it to this view. Okay, so right now, of course, with Revit 2013 is when you change the template, it changes the views it's applied to. If you pick on this view and you go down here and it says View Template, it knows it's using this view template. So I have a view type that I applied the view template to. So the view template is really doing the work, and now I just have that new view type. So I can say New Floor Plan, and I'm going to make it a walls only from my level 2 and my level 3. It's going to create, okay, and it looks like it's putting some underlays in for some reason. Okay, so now look, I have floor plans, walls only. I have my level 1, I have my level 2, I have my level 3, and it's putting some numbers in there, and you can right click on there and rename that as you please. Okay, so that is a little bit on view types for floor plans and view templates for floor plans.